On Monday, July 13, 1981, 2 weeks before the abduction of 6-year-old Adam Walsh, there was an attempted abduction of 9-year-old Terry Keaton in another Sears toy department in the Twin City Mall north of West Palm Beach by a man in a blue van.
That's got to be chilling now, especially to look back and know what we know about Jeffrey Dahmer and to realize that you were confronted, you were face-to-face with this man, and Adam's story very well could have been your story.
Yeah, it pretty much gives me goosebumps when I think about it. I mean, it was a really frightening day in my life. I mean, that whole night, I was up. I stayed up most of the night wondering, did this guy follow us home? And I was pretty shook up.
After Terry's mother, Ginger, retrieved her son, she went to report the incident when she ran into the man that tried to abduct her son.
And then on the news, when they showed that Jeffrey Dahmer was beat up in prison and he died, Terry and I, we were just sitting in the living room and watching the news. And when they showed Dahmer, Terry just stood up and just started screaming, "That's the guy, Mom. That's the guy. Look at him. That's the guy."
The Hollywood police were too incompetent to make the connections between this and other attempted abductions by a man in a blue van and the abduction of Adam. Instead, they chose to go after John Walsh's house guest, James Campbell. Even though the Twin City Mall composites matched the Hollywood Mall composites, the Hollywood police dismissed the connection, saying the composites didn't match James Campbell. So instead of dismissing James Campbell, they dismissed all the witnesses from the Twin City Mall and the Hollywood Mall, as well as other locations. Even though other police chiefs called them to say the attempted abductions in their cities matched, they were dismissed as well. On July 26, 1981, 10-year-old Mia Taylor was in the Hollywood Mall the day before Adam was abducted, when a man in a blue van tried to abduct her 9-year-old brother, Joel. And again, on July 27, 1981, she saw the same disheveled man take Adam by the fingertips and walk out with him.
Had I not stopped him from talking to my brother, because like I was saying, he was really fixated on my brother. And had I not, pulled away, so he knows nothing about that, and my mom had been coming at that same time, he probably would have taken my brother, and we would have never even heard of Adam being abducted because he would have been busy murdering my brother.
2 weeks later, on August 10, 1981, Adam's severed head was found in a canal off the Florida Turnpike. 4 witnesses reported seeing a man with a blue van at the exact spot where the severed head was found. One of these witnesses reported seeing a man with a blue van taking something round out of a bucket and throwing it into the water at 12:30 in the morning, 3 days before it was found. When the witness called the Hollywood Police Department, he was told,
Yeah, we already know about the blue van. It has nothing to do with the Adam Walsh case.
On July 22, 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer was arrested in Milwaukee for numerous mutilation murders committed in his apartment. One of those murders was a young boy named Conorak Synthasmphone. Yet the Hollywood police refused to even consider Dahmer as a suspect. They claimed young boys were not his modus operandi, even though Adam as well as Conorak's heads were decapitated. This was something Dahmer was known for doing many times over. Then the Hollywood Police Department decided to close the case and pin Adam's abduction and murder on an innocent man. Willis Morgan is not just the author of Frustrated Witness. He is also one of many witnesses that were at the Hollywood Mall on the day Adam was abducted. Willis immediately recognized Dahmer from the encounter he had with him at the Hollywood Mall on the same day, time, and location Adam was abducted from.
The first time I heard that you thought Jeffrey Dahmer was the abductor and killer, I said, nah, how could that be?
Well,
but then as I read the book, I realized, boy, you're right. That's who it was.
Right. Back in 1981, I always knew the guy that I encountered in Radio Shack just minutes before Adam was abducted had to be the guy that abducted Adam.
Willis believes it was at this time that detectives realized the connection and went into full cover-up mode. Willis went back to the Hollywood Police Department and was told by detectives,
For all we know, you could have done it. You just admitted you were there.
and then threatened Willis with arrest if he returned. Frustrated Witness is a non-fiction true crime book that sets the record straight so everyone will know what happened to Adam Walsh. For more information, visit frustratedwitness.com.